Hi, spiritual warriors, it's Supernova Triple Three here again. I have a pick a card message on the third day of the third month, and for all my numerology lovers, with the year ending and adding up to number 3. And that being me, I felt like I needed to give back, and so many people are going through so many different things. I'm not going to go long on my intro here, but I am a psychic intuitive healer, an empath, a teacher, a spirit guide, a life coach, and founder of Sunrise Solutions. I have self-healed. I have the ability to see inside of people. I do not just see the outside. I see so much more. I always have. I didn't choose to be triple three. Triple three chose me. Triple three represents mind, body, and spirit. We all are a holy trinity. And a lot of times we follow 2 and neglect 1, but we have to balance all 3. With all that said, hopefully you've had some time to look. This is going to be pick a card. I'm going to timestamp below where they begin. The first one is the starfish, the second one is the shell, the third one is the tiger's eye. Pause it if you need to take a minute. I've saged my space. I've asked for the intention to be given whenever the message is received to whomever is receiving it or whenever they are receiving it, not just on this 333 day. Number 1, here we go. Ambition, your goddess card, discernment, and my newest deck from the map, Oracle, listening. It's a pretty card there. Ambition, I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. Number 1. The goddess card, discernment. This is really dealing with handling becoming an adult. And I know there's a bad glare, so I'm sorry about that. But if you can see her, she's under the moon. Her eyes are closed. Sometimes, number 1, you've got to open your eyes, stay awake during the miserable moments under the moon when you really had rather be asleep. To be able to notice and recognize who you are, who you have become, all of the things that have flourished around you because of you. Look at all those flowers and the wisdom in the owl there that is right beside her. Soak all of the knowledge that you have acquired through the years in and allow that to reflect from you in your life. You are very clever. You have great hunches and intuition, and you don't need to doubt yourself on that. Your strategies are excellent when it comes to navigating your life. You have great tactics. You, number 1, more than likely had a wonderful childhood, a good, stable upbringing, and you want that not necessarily back the way it was, but you want to make sure you reflect that in the future. And that's wonderful. Embrace that and love that and appreciate that. The ambition that you have is very necessary. Go forward with that, and don't waste any time on being negative. None. Negativity has to cease. Every negative thought you have, change it one at a time. One at a time. Just change it. The last card and main message here that I'd like for you to hear is listening. An open heart will hear the message. Listen, number 1. When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, being said at the moment, for the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. Number 1, have you been feeling that you're not being heard, that nobody's listening, that your thoughts aren't valid or your needs aren't worthy of anyone fulfilling them? All of those things are untrue. You have to be empathetic to other people's lives and know that they may have things going on aside from you that are just distracting them. Number 1 doesn't mean they don't love you any less. That's your message. Moving on to number 2. Number 2, receptivity. Your goddess card, transformation, number 10, and MapQuest, mountain, number 6. Divine is telling me that number 2, something has come to an end with that transformation. Number 10, something has come to an end, my friend. A cycle is complete. Don't hold on to it. Let it go. Know that you are divinely guided and protected, and whatever this transformation is, it's just going to be for the betterment of you. For the betterment of you. Receptivity, number 2. I am open in my heart and mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve. And know that you are deserving. Very much so deserving. Number 2, you may be evolving into something right now that you have no idea what direction to take yourself, where to go, how to do it. You have to let go of control and go with the flow of spirit. The universe is asking you to trust the transformation. This is growth, and you have to be flexible during growth. You have a long life ahead of you, number 2. And a lot of wisdom is going to come back around that you're going to be able to teach the youth as an elder. I see this in you, number 2. You have a lot of wit and sarcasm. Make sure that you use it with the proper energy, because we don't want to be laughing at people at their expense. We want to laugh with people and uplift them. Remember that. Uplift others. Okay, mountain. Your last message here. Number 2s. And this has a little bit of a glare, but that's the moon shining on the mountain man. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Wow. And do they not all 3 just go together, number 2s? What's going on? Please put it in the comments and tell me what y'all got going on, because something is definitely changing in your life right now. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer. But why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the river that flow around mountains naturally. You will move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Number 2s, keep your higher mind at eye's view. Do not go backwards. There is an obstacle to your inquiry. This is not the time to move forward. You have to flow, number 2. Wait a while. Be patient, and a way around the mountain will be revealed. Pushing forward isn't in your highest good. Don't try to climb too high to grasp the prize that seems out of reach, because it is, for now. If you exceed your limits, you'll find yourself tumbling down and you'll get hurt. Remain open to a new possibility rather than stubbornly forging ahead. Number 2, I'm going to leave you with this. All of the whys behind the cries will be revealed soon. Moving on to number 3. Last but not least, number 3, gratitude. Your goddess card is empowerment, and your map, moonlight. Gratitude. I am grateful and appreciate all the abundance I have in my life today. Number 3, look at this. Spring is coming. Winter is almost over. Hold on. This is what I want from you, number 3s. Every morning when you wake, find gratitude. As you put your first step on the floor, speak this: I am grateful for and appreciate all the abundance I have in my life today. Do that, number 3, and you will set yourself up for a successful march, a successful future. Empowerment. Lilith, you see her there? And you see that eyeball right there up top? Number 3, you are going to have to use your third eye, your sixth sense, your instincts, your gut feelings, your heart. You're going to have to go away from the mind and the thoughts a little bit more than you have lately. And you can do it. It is possible. We all have been programmed to think a certain way. And once you are conscious and aware of that, and those thoughts, you change one at a time. And it becomes so much simpler once those thoughts are rearranged into more positive thinking, that those negative thoughts don't even creep up on you anymore, because they know you're about to change them. And you do. You change one at a time. Number 3, I'm about to light this up again for us, number 3s. Number 3s, we are independent. And I don't even know which one I would have chosen. Yeah, I do. I would have chosen number 3 because that's just my number. We are independent. We are powerful. We are liberated. We are individuals. We want equality. We are very daring. We are the original people. We do not conform. We have confidence. We are free from bondage. We are the revolutionaries of the world. Okay? You have your own psychic abilities, number 3s. And a lot of times, the vampires suck the energies right out of you. And you're so drained that you can't tap into and stay connected to those divine powers. But I'm telling you, number 3, you've got it in you. You have to keep them, your powers, when I say them, I'm referring to your powers. You have to keep them balanced and understand them for yourself. And don't let people use you for them. Okay? Conquer yourself. That way you know what you're doing when you step into every single thing you get into. And you're aware. Number 51, the Moonlight card. And this card is beautiful. I don't know if you can see up there flying past the moon. It's a beautiful owl. And she's got her hourglass with the time slipping away there under the moonlight. Listen, number threes. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Reset, second guessing yourself. Don't do that, number three. For your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of your divine to gain information. Your own personal divine, number three. Not from me or anybody else, but from you and your higher mind. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. I know we all talk about angel numbers a lot, and it's nothing to get upset or anxious about. You have to relax and smile when you notice these things. Don't push for an answer or an understanding because that is forceful. There's no force in the flow. You just flow. You are. You have gratitude. You receive abundance, and you know you're powerful in every step, every move, everything that you do. Do not be insecure about your ability to make good choices. Step back and regroup and enter into a more trusting relationship with the flow of life. Trust the universe. Don't become overly concerned about perceived mistakes because those mistakes were only lessons. Miracles in the making because you learned such amazing lessons. Okay? You have to learn to dance if you don't occasionally take a misstep. You're gonna laugh it, dance it off, however you want to put it. Okay? Take time at night to have fun, go play, stay open, and trust your instincts, number three. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. This 333 day.